Welcome to your daily focus for June the 13th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So we have the new moon today at 22 degrees. So 22, master number. The fulfillment of your secret desires, the ones that have always remained in your heart, but you failed to express, or you tried to express and it didn't work for some reason, it flatlined on you. You're afraid to try it again, or people told you that you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, you're wasting your energy. Quit that silly stuff now and grow up, and whatever they said to you. Well, for whatever reason, you didn't bring it to light. Maybe you didn't want to show up somebody else. Let them have the stage. And 22 says, so long as you have been thinking about it, so long as it's practical, so long as it's grounded, success can be yours. And it's not an easy success. On top of that, it's the 13th today. So when we think 13, we think, ooh, not 13. But 13 brings in change. 13 brings in release. 13 brings in transformation. You'll never believe it. I know you'll never believe it, but the fool just flew out. So then stop talking, Tilly, and get to the good part. This is a time to start a new path, to reinvent yourself, to plant those seeds, to believe in yourself, to wipe away the self-doubt, to start anew, going after a desire, a dream, a want. So, and there's 9 fixed stars. I've been saying this, since last week, that Mercury came through and talked to all 9 of these fixed stars, and then the sun and the moon come and conjunct all these stars as they conjunct themselves. Meet up with each other in the sky, have a conversation, feed off each other's energy. We have the female warrior. We have the string of pearls. We have the little she-goat. We have Orion's belt. The horns of the bull. The most southern tip and the most northern tip of the bull's horns. And a lot of these planets bring in great success. And so we're sitting in kind of a magical arena right now of energy. And we know that 2018 is sprinkled. Let's put that back in the deck and see if it pops out again. We know that 2018 being in 11 years, so long as we're willing to make the commitment to ourselves, so long as we are willing to do it 110%, to make it our focus, to make it our goal, to say, I believe in me and I'm going to do this. And the more you can put that energy behind yourself, and it's not easy because the rest of the world is telling you you're nuts, or you shouldn't try, or it's hard enough just doing this. Why would you add to your plate? Every genius was once called a fool. Remember that. First card, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is the yes card. What do you want? Yes, okay. Next. Bigger? What are you going to do after that? What are you going to do with it? This is the yes card. This is a wowzer kind of day for new moon affirmations. I have a video. I don't put it out there for you to listen to every day, but you can if you want, and thank you if you do. But I want you to take it as your own and come up with even a couple of little sentences that you say to yourself as you go through your day, about what you want to step into, the focus on your tomorrow, your dreams, your goals. And we have the yes card today, so don't make it small. Make it big. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. Just make it big. What did I say in the weeklies for most people? Make it big and then make it bigger. And now just make it a little bigger. The part where you go, oh no, 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 no. That's a little extreme. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to look. You only get halfway there. Imagine how beautiful it will be anyways. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords was kind of popular this week, wasn't it? And you know how I saw this? It was like we're leaving the earth and we're grayish, but as we shoot towards the heavens, shoot towards the stars, we almost turn into this spiritual or pure. It turns to a silver to a white. So we may be sending up this dream, but it gets refined into what it's really going to look like. So don't worry so much about the picture you're painting. It's going to be perfect in every sense without all the extra garbage you thought you needed, but you didn't. And you know that you're shooting it up to the heavens. The knights always bring back messages and take messages away. So what is the message? What is the affirmation? What is your dream? What is your goal? What is your desire? This is a new moon. And it's a supermoon, so that just means it's closer to the earth, so we feel more of the energy. Another knight appears, the Knight of Pentacles. This is more of the sought out plan. That's part of the 22 energy too. The well thought out plan. We hold that abundance. We know we're going to grow it. We know we're going to step into our tomorrows, but we survey the land. We survey our horizon. And maybe we are broadening our viewpoint of what can be and what can't be, but we're also going to, if we look ahead, see where there might be a pitfall, a hard area to pass, something that we had to go around. If we just charge into it, we're not going to see those things. And it's going to take us longer and it's going to be much harder than it needs to be. So this is asking us to just pull in those reins a little bit and think it through. Reflect on it. Have some alone time with yourself. Please. Six of Wands, success. This really came out in a lot of the love readings, actually, the success. So I'm kind of going to go there with the romance and what can be, what you can create, the magic, and create it. So now, when I do love and relationships, I'm talking about, yes, your lover or your soulmate, but I'm also talking about your best friend, your mother, your father, a parent, a sibling, a child, somebody close to you in the neighborhood, somebody close to you at work, your clan, your tribe. So where do you want a successful relationship? One that is full of commitment, support, love, maybe passion, maybe sensuality. Where do you want to grow that relationship, and what can you do in order to make that relationship happen? And a good warrior not only knows how to manage themselves, but also what their opponent is thinking. And so in love, of course, it's not an opponent. In a friendship, it's not an opponent, but you can also know, or you need to know, how they express love, respect, support, because it may be very different from yours. So then you're truly successful in the relationship, because you can see their side, or at least you can understand it in some way. It's like, I know this one guy, and oh my gosh, he was driving me crazy. And then one day, we kind of got into it a little bit, and he came back realizing that he, maybe overstepped some boundary, and And in the middle of his explaining it, I just stopped. I said, you know, are you a Libra? And he says, yeah, I am. And I said, okay, you don't need to say anymore because I understand how you're trying to tell me where the confusion is, and I'm still hearing it as confusion. But now I understand that you were just explaining my side as well as your side because Libras can do that so well. But sometimes if you don't understand that you're against that, so. And my daughter's a Libra. I love you, Libra. So, and I love how you can even in some, you know, some things that really frustrate me, my daughter can turn around and tell me the good side of it, and I'll be like, oh, I never really even looked at it that way. And she can also tell me where I think something is beautiful and miraculous, and she can point out the negative in it, and I'll be like, oh, I didn't really see that before either. So she gives me a wider scope all the time. She's always teaching me. Last card is the Justice card. Can't make this up. Justice card is the 11 card, which is another master number. 11, 22, 33, and 44. So 11 is 2018. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8 is 11. And in the 11 energy, yes, we can have the greatest successes come our way. We can have total balance in our life. We hold the scales in one hand, the sword with the other. So we are going to make some firm decisions. And yes, during new moons, we see where we have to put completion or ending or healing into our life in order to make our dreams possible, in order for us to free up the energy or the time or the resources in order to actually step into that path that we are desiring, that we are wanting, that we are aiming for, that we are walking towards. Let's get an affirmation card or two. So it is a new moon energy. I felt like shuffling these, and I don't like shuffling them this way because they're big and bulky and slippery, but well, they went quite easily. Messenger of the Earth. Does this one come up every moon? I'm going to start going back or recording it or something because, well, I guess I'm recording it now, but in a different way, writing it down, making some notes of what cards come up because I swear the moons come around and the Messenger of Earth comes around each and every time for us, or a lot of the time at least. Messenger of the Earth appears. Messenger of the Earth is hardworking, proceeding with integrity, perseverance and grit, prudent and careful efforts, thoroughness, industriousness, stamina, and dedication. So the Justice card, watered down a little bit. I am in the flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. So there's a little bit of that completion. I do my best and never leave a job half done. And when you start telling yourself that, you start seeing those half done jobs and you complete them much easier. I am in the flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. And we'll do another. And we have the Queen of Fire. The ladies are coming out strong now. That female energy, that moon energy. Creative collaboration, soul connections, passion inspired by spirit, artist. I am capable of strong friendships that inspire me and encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all. How might I join in the dance of co-creation, letting spirit flow through me and inspire me to express my passions? So yes, it's all about expressing your passions, your dreams, your goals. And this isn't something flighty. It never is with the 22 energy. The 22 energy and the 11 energy that's come up here, both are, you have to work for it. You have to be committed to it. It has to be something that you can make tangible. It has to be planned out or thought out. It can't be something that just showed up. And Uranus is really busy, I think, this week. So chances are we're going to get that exciting news, but it's because of what we've been doing up till now. And yes, even if you've just been a good person, expect something wonderful to show up in your life. I think we have Mercury talking to Uranus in a very pleasurable way. So it's our self-expression. Um, words, you can overhear some words and it just changes your life radically, or somebody says something to you and it just totally like connects all the dots for you in your head. And it's like, I get it now. Okay, I know how to go forward. Where you were so dazed and confused just moments earlier on which path to follow and how to go forward and what you really wanted to change or do in your life. Eight of Fire. Eight of Fire. I'm not even near the Eight of Fire. I was just talking away there. They take me away. Okay. Gathering momentum, celebrating swift changes, travel, transformation. Momentum is building as the power of spirit serves to power this transformation. I'm traveling to new territories and I'm eager to experience all these lands have to offer. I have arrived at my destination and now the adventure of discovery is energizing me. I know in a few of the readings this week there was talk about travel. So momentum is building as power of spirit serves to power this transformation. So traveling could just be getting from point A to point B to where you need to be when you need to be there, to actually traveling and learning something through your experience of travel, or meeting somebody through your experience of travel. It could be traveling in your mind and growing your dreams and growing your vision of tomorrow. But remember, eventually you have to start doing. So gather momentum. Get going. Start doing something, or start putting it down on paper. Start figuring out who you really need to talk to and why. What you need for resources or assets in order to go in that direction. You want to be a painter, then you're going to need canvases. Simple as that. One more? No, we did three. We better move on here. So we'll get an animal card, and yes, after the animal card, I will do a Journey of Love card because it is a new moon, and new moons are strongly connected to our emotions, as the crowd will tell you, and the animals. And so we should pay attention to our emotions during the moons. Get to know ourselves better. But Journey of Love is, yes, loving each other, knowing we're connected, embracing each other, but also embracing yourself, loving yourself. Sing your song. Sing your song. I always melt when this card comes out because when I see a bluebird, I know my dad sent it. Because as much as I want bluebirds on my property, they are not here. Very rare do I get a sighting of a bluebird, a true bluebird. They're like a fluorescent blue. They're just beautiful. They're all one, like just solid blue, but it's like they're birds from heaven. They have that sparkle to them, that shine to them. Makes them kind of look neon in a way. Sing your song, and I always think of my dad. And one year I was just so, it was Mother's Day or Father's Day. Either way, my dad wasn't with me anymore. And I was kind of, feeling down. I was feeling depressed. And as I walked out to start my day and opened the front door, there was a bluebird sitting there on my front porch. And at that point, it was the best day because my dad came to say, Either I can say Happy Father's Day to him, or he was saying, "You make a great mom. I'm proud of you," because that's what he would have said. So I have kind of a bias towards bluebird being one of the cooler animals in this deck. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Isn't it time to listen to that song in your heart? Bluebird tells you that you have been hiding, and now it's time for you to sing whatever song you feel. It doesn't necessarily have to be a happy tune if you're feeling sad. Honor your emotions and express them. However, Bluebird would prefer that your song turn into one of happiness and higher emotion. Bluebirds are gentle, non-aggressive creatures that tend to avoid confrontation and are patient with other kinds. If a bluebird feels threatened or upset, it stands its ground and defends itself and its own kind. Bluebird has shown up in your reading because it feels as though you have allowed others to take what is yours, and it is now time for you to stand strong. The situation could have just arrived, or it could be something that has lingered for years. Respect what is said, and know that you need to respect your own stance too. Don't shoulder another's problems if they aren't taking the same responsibility. It's important to be patient and kind with your words. You have nothing to explain and nothing to defend. This is your life. By following the song within your heart, you will be guided. And what is that dream? What is that passion? What is that song in your heart? By following the song within your heart, you will be guided. Any frustrations and conflicts arising in your path are to teach you patience and make sure that you are truly listening and not becoming misguided. Because bluebird is the color blue, it is often associated with the throat chakra and creative expression. Pick up a musical instrument, a pen, a paintbrush. If you feel that you can't vocalize the song in your life, maybe another creative way will help lift that song up so that you can finally sing your song. Bluebird has spoken. What is that song trapped within your heart? And very quickly, we will run through the deck of the Journey of Love, because it is a new moon. And if you don't believe that you deserve it, then nobody's going to believe that you deserve it. So love yourself. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are deserving. Guess we should find out what the card is before I start flipping. So we will cut them, and it is Hidden Beauty. Isn't that amazing? Because most of these cards are like extremely colorful. And we have Hidden Beauty. Number 45. So there's a poem here first that we read. When I close my eyes at night, I see your face, your lips, the brush of your hair, across your brow, and down of your skin, soft against my touch. My love grows in the solitude, listening for the morning light, and you. You are glimpsing beauty, and yet there is more to be revealed. There is more than what you are currently seeing. To attempt to force the vision would prevent you from seeing what is being revealed. Be patient and look more closely. Soften your heart and ask to be shown the beauty in the situation that is being shown to you. Now wait. Let the vision come alive, and you shall witness what was once hidden. This oracle brings you a suggestion from divine guidance. You may think you see the whole picture, but if you look deeper, you shall see something that brings in much joy, hope, and reassurance. There is a more beautiful perspective here that affirms and nourishes you and all involved in the situations in your life that are most puzzling you at the present. Take heed, relax. All is as it's meant to be, and soon you too will be able to see. So don't worry where you don't have clarity, where you don't have understanding yet. Don't beat yourself up because you're not getting it, or you're not feeling it, or you're feeling it so much and yet nothing's happening. It has nothing to do with what you're not doing or not saying, or don't think it's you. It's divine timing. Go within. Look deeper. Understand it clearer. And you'll see where the opportunity will take you, where the door opens, where the path emerges. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.